Hello, West Ham Network. It's Holly and I am here with your Hammers headlines for today, Wednesday, the 15th of November, 2023, run in association with the brilliant guys at KUMB.com. Today's video is sponsored by the amazing Beer 52. Check out the link in the description if you are interested in finding out how you can claim some free beer. Who doesn't love free beer? Pretty much nobody on the planet. So we have got some updates about potential arrivals and departures in the coming months to cover in today's Hammers headlines. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. First up, fresh reports have come out about Moyes' future, stating that West Ham have not yet made a decision. However, they do definitely intend to later this season. So the Daily Mail reporter Sami Mokbel has said that Moyes is going to be leaving in the summer, but this is also the same time that his contract does come to an end and it expires. So it sounds as though this could be a natural end to his time at West Ham regardless. But the question remains over whether or not these conversations need to happen sooner, with our upcoming form basically playing a massive part in the outcome of these discussions, as well as the dates that they're going to take place. Hugh Southam has also said that their top source at the club does not agree with the Daily Mail's reports that Moyes will be expected to leave in the summer necessarily. And their unnamed source at the club has said that the board have continued to back him throughout speculation, and that at this point in time, nothing has been decided and nothing is going to be decided. So that's interesting to hear. But they said that later in the season, the club will definitely be sitting down with the manager and deciding what works best for both Moyes and the club. Now, one of the biggest problems that often arises, regardless of whether Moyes and the board can put this aside till the end of the season or not, is the uncertainty that this actually brings for the players. Now, there's no doubt that not knowing who a manager will be can make it challenging to share that long-term vision that players need to buy into, as much as fans, as much as everyone else. And it also makes it harder to bring new players in, and in some cases to encourage players to stay that might like working under him. So there are definitely two sides of this argument, with the likes of Mabama, who are patiently waiting on the sidelines for their opportunity and probably seeing Moyes leaving as a chance to show what they will be able to do, while others might be more worried about the uncertainty of they're currently in the starting 11, but if Moyes leaves, what does this mean? And whoever comes in to replace him, will they necessarily see them as an important part of the squad? So the difficulty you have is that it does just cause a little bit of unrest. It's all very interesting, but it is hard when you have a team, especially in free fall, if you start performing badly and you don't know where you're going in terms of your next manager, because it all starts to deteriorate rapidly, which we do not want to happen. So simply put, Stuyton apparently has a plan in place should the situation arise where we find ourselves without a manager sooner rather than later. This is something that most clubs have in place anyway. So it's not like we're kind of taking the steps to get Moyes out, but it is very important that we have that, because it basically provides a massive barrier if you don't know what you're doing next to actually sacking a manager that probably does need sacking. And it's also key that we do have a long-term plan being built so that should change need to happen quickly, this can be done without disrupting the team too much, and basically one manager onto the next rather than having sort of an intermediate period where things might get difficult again. So the lead up to Christmas is definitely going to play a huge part in how much longer Moyes can stay at the club. We've got fixtures that we should be winning and that we hope to be winning, but if we lose those, it could be very different. So let us know in the comments who you'd like to see come in and replace Moyes should he leave. Also, I know that a fair number of you in the comments are firmly Moyes out now, and that's not likely to change. But the question that I have for you, is there anything that Moyes could do for you to be happy with him staying till the end of the season? And if so, what needs to happen? Up next, West Ham are said to be after Sporting attacker Marcus Edwards, having travelled to watch him in action against Benfica. The 24-year-old right winger has 3 goals and 4 assists so far this season, as well as racking up 12 goals and 14 assists in all competitions last season. He has been at Excelsior and Vitória Guimarães since leaving Spurs in 2019. Multiple sources have confirmed that West Ham are keeping a very close eye on the player, but is he a player that we desperately need? So first of all, he's unlikely to be cheap, but we also have Bowen and Kudus who can play around that position. He has been playing almost every single game on the right wing, which is where the majority of his goals and assists have come from, with 2 short stints as an attacking mid. So the question is, would you like to see Marcus Edwards at West Ham, and will Tim Steidten be placing him on his Christmas list, or go after him in the summer? Only time will tell. And there has been another interesting piece of transfer news, a name that many of you will recognise, as Chelsea are reportedly willing to sell Armando Broja in an effort to help fund a huge move to sign Victor Osimhen. So Moyes is said to be very keen on the 22-year-old from Chelsea, and we have been linked with him for a long time now. We've heard his name creep up many, many transfer windows, again and again and again. But the striker has only actually been given 121 minutes in the Premier League so far this season, as well as just 3 minutes in the Carabao Cup. So Pochettino is not currently utilising him, and this is likely to make the striker quite keen to leave as well, which would only work in our benefit. And in the little time he has been given, he's got 1 goal, but he will no doubt be keen to get more game time. He's young, he's ambitious, he wants to be working hard, and no doubt wants to be playing, well, wants to be starting most importantly. And it's also no secret that the striker is a position that we desperately need to improve on. And while we've been putting Bowen up top and it's been working, playing him there is not ideal when we have an out of form Antonio and Ings and players like Mabama and Marshall who still aren't being given a chance. So regardless of whether the youngsters do or do not get more game time in the future, and what needs to happen for that to happen, a player with more proven experience is definitely something that needs to be brought into the side. It would also take pressure off these youngsters when they do come in, because I don't know about you all, let me know your thoughts, but I am worried that we kind of go, everything else has failed, let's just chuck Mabama in and he'll save us, because I think that pressure on younger players that aren't as proven in certain leagues is where it can go one way or the other. They'll either save you or they'll absolutely crumble and their careers will basically nosedive. So I think it'd be important to bring someone in with experience and then be able, hopefully, to get enough goals so that we can go, okay, you can come off now, and some of the youngsters like Marshall and Mabama can actually come in. But could Broja be the right man for the job? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. So there we have it. Those are your Hammers headlines for today. Make sure you leave us a comment as well so we know what you thought of today's content. If you've enjoyed it, please give us a thumbs up, because it all matters. We want to get engagement going as much as possible. So chat, comment, make sure you're subscribed. If you're new around here, welcome. Lovely to meet you. Hit that subscribe button so that you can be sick of us before long. But thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day. And until next time, come on, you Irons.